The shadow of the moon falls on an old letter. I told myself by now that I'd be doing better, but loneliness is a wind that won't leave me alone, chasing your ghost through a house, not a home. You left in a heartbeat, you left with the light, leaving me stranded in the middle of the night. The warmth of your hand is a memory I keep, while the rest of the world is falling asleep. I trade every breath, I trade every year, just to have one more second with you right here. But fate is a thief with a cold iron heart, tearing our beautiful heaven apart. I owe you a lifetime of moonlight, shining on your skin, a soft silver glow where the healing begins. Where we're worlds apart and I'm losing the race. I can see the moon, but I can't see your face. Yeah, my longing is wandering, lost in the blue. I'm spending a lifetime of moonlight on you. The chaos into light paints a scene of despair. I'm reaching for someone who's no longer there. The story we wrote ended covered in scars, under the weight of being different stars. I sit by the window, I watch the clock turn, holding the lessons I didn't want to learn. The strings of my heart are all broken and afraid, singing the price of the love that we made. If I could turn back the river of time, if I could make the stars alight, I'd run through the fire, I'd run through the dark, just to keep hold of that one tiny spark. Let it be a dream, let me lose my mind, as long as you're the only thing I Lifetime of moonlight is a long time away. Lifetime of moonlight is a long time to wait. Txing, Zing. I'm still looking up. I started in the clouds, so high above the gray, a tiny heart of silver hidden far away. I felt the wind begin to pull, the gravity of you, and I began my journey through the endless blue. I didn't know the ending, I didn't see the desires, the only lonely sign. Searching for a window, a leaf within the park, to find the place to land before the world gets dark. The willow trees are bending, they're reaching through the stream, and I am so small and a fragment of a dream, falling through the mist to a love that can't exist. Oh, it's a raindrop journey to a sea, a long and lonely path for you and me. I'm sliding down the blast, I'm chasing after light, try to hold your shadow in the middle of the night. But a raindrop doesn't stay, it only disappears, turning into song and turning into tears. Yeah, I'm falling, I'm losing this journey back to you. I touched your paper umbrella for a second or two, a tiny spark of coldness that I wanted to be true. Bet you didn't even notice, you didn't look above, you were busy shielding someone else with all your love. I rolled into the gutter, I joined the rushing tide, with all the other broken things I'd have to hide. The rain was getting wider, the water's getting deep, and I had so many promises I couldn't keep. I would turn back to the sky if I had to find a way. I would turn into the steam of a summer day, just to fall again, just to feel the edge, just to land upon your hand, to find you standing by. But the earth is calling, the journey's almost done. I'm vanishing forever, the midnight It's a raindrop's journey through the sea, a long and lonely path for you and me. I'm starving death and rest, I'm tracing after lights, try to hold your shadow in the middle of the night. But a raindrop doesn't stay, it only disappears, turning into song and turning into tears. Yeah, I'm falling, I'm losing this journey back to you. The sky is empty now. The ink is drying on the scrolls of time. I search for your rhythm, I search for your rhyme. 1,000 winters have dusted my hair, but I still see a ghost in the cold morning air. By the old stone bridge where the willows weep, I hold on to promises I've promised to keep. Though empires crumble and rivers run dry, my soul only knows how to look for your eye. They say that the red thread is tangled and torn, that love is a rose that is guarded by thorn. But I'll follow the strand through the dark and the light until you come back to the edge of the night. I've been waiting for 1,000 years to hold you, watching the moon wax and wane in the blue. Every lifetime is just a door that I walk through, hoping the hallway will lead me to you. It's a love that the heavens can never erase, written in starlight and carved into space. I'm still here in 1,000 years of waiting. The cherry blossoms bloom and me fall once again. I've forgotten my name, but I remember my pain, and I remember the way that you whispered my name. Before the world went up in a pillar of flame, if I have to wait for 1,000 years more, I'll be the waves that are kissing the shore. I'll be the wind that is calling your soul until the two halves of our spirit are whole. Let the mountains fall into the sea, let the stars forget how to be. I will find you in the next life, I will find you in the light. My heart is the compass, my love is the I've been waiting for 1,000 years to hold you, watching the moon wax and wane in the gloom. Every lifetime is just a dawn that I walk through, hoping the hallway will lead me to you. It's a love that the heavens can never erase, written in starlight and carved into space. I'm still here in 1,000 years of waiting. 1,000 years, just a blink of an eye. I'll wait for you underneath this ancient sky. Txing, Zing. whispered its final goodbye, leaving pink velvet beneath a gray sky. I see them dancing, spinning in the air, like the ghost of the ribbons you used to wear. I follow the trail down to the river's edge, past the old temple and the garden hedge. Every petal is a story, everyone is a tear, tracing the path of the years you were here. The current is pulling them further away, into the sunset of a dying day. But I'll keep on walking, I'll keep on the track, hoping the petals will bring your soul back. I'm following the fallen petals through the mist to the corner of the world that the heavens kiss. 1,000 miles on a road made of gloom, searching for light in the heart of the gloom. It's a love that is fragile, it's a love that is deep, a promise that even the seasons can keep. I'm drifting, I'm wandering, following the fallen petals to you. I remember the shade of the peach blossom tree, where you promised the world would belong to me. Now the branches are bare and the wind is so cold, and I'm clutching a memory that's turning to gold. If I reach the end where the river meets the sea, will you be waiting there, reaching for me? Or am I just chasing the ghost of a scent, wondering where all of our forevers went? Let the petals turn to dust, let the iron turn to lust. My heart is a blossom that will never fade. I am the courage that you once I'm following the fallen petals through the mist to the corner of the world that the heavens kiss. 1,000 miles on a road made of bloom, searching for light in the heart of the gloom. It's a love that is fragile, it's a love that is deep, a promise that even the seasons can keep. I'm drifting, I'm wandering, following the fallen petals to you. The last one falls into my hand, into my head, you could stand. We were two ink strokes on the very same page, a beautiful story before the first stage. I know the rhythm of every breath you take, I know the sound that your promises make. But the river is wide and the current is strong, and I've been on the side for far too long. at the same moon in the sky, but under different stars we say goodbye. The red thread is stretched until it's thin. Where do you end and where do I begin? We're side by side but worlds away, with nothing left for us to say. Oh, we have parallel hearts but different paths, divided by the seasons and the aftermath, beating in time in a perfect line, but I can never call you truly mine. Like two shores of a river that can never meet, the tragedy of us is so bittersweet. Parallel hearts destined to be close enough to touch, but never free. I see your shadow on the mountain road, carrying a ghost as your only load. I wanna reach out and pull you to me, but there's a wall that I cannot see. The tea has grown cold in the porcelain cup, and I'm tired of trying to keep looking up. The map that we drew has been torn into two, and every direction leads away from you. Let the geometry break, let the lines intersect. I'm tired of the silence and the cold neglect. I trade the horizon just to cross the line, to feel your heartbeat crashing into mine. But the universe is cold and the law is absolute. Our love is a blossom with no room for destined to be close enough to touch, but never free. Parallel, always parallel, Txing, Zing. I see you at the horizon. Stand up on the terrace where the incense used to burn, watching every leaf and every season as they turn. The mountain path is empty and the sky is turning gray. I'm catching at the shadows of a ghost who walked away. I close my eyes and listen to the rustle of the pines, trying to find a signal, trying to read the lines. The air is cold and hollow, but I'm reaching out my hand, searching for a trace of you across this lonely land. Is that your whisper in the wind? you're just the hollow echo of a memory. I'm chasing after something I can't see, the only part of you that's left for me. I'm searching for your breath in the wind tonight, chasing every shiver in the fading light. A name without a body, a song without a sound, a love that's floating somewhere far above the ground. The world is getting quiet, the stars are getting dim. I'm standing on the border, reaching for the rim, trying to find the rhythm that we used to know in the breath of the wind as the cold starts to blow. A tiny flame of life, a soft and steady spark. Now I'm breathing for the both of us, and every breath is heavy like the rising of the water at the breaking of the levee. I walked 1,000 miles just to follow a scent, wonder where the spirit of our forever went. Maybe you're the mist that's clinging to my sleep, the only thing that's left when the angels leave. Searching for your breath in the wind tonight, chasing every shiver in the fading light. A name without a body, a song without a sound, a love that's floating somewhere far above the ground. The world is getting quiet, the stars are getting dim. I'm standing on the border, reaching for the rim, trying to find the rhythm that we used to know in the breath of the wind as the cold starts to blow. The wind is dying down, but the air is still empty. Txing, Zing, I'm still breathing for you. Tracing silver patterns in the pale moonlight, I hear a melody that's floating on the breeze, dancing through the shadows of the bamboo tree. It's a song I knew before I learned to speak, a hidden path to the sanctuary I see. Every note is a memory, soft and clear, bringing the ghost of your presence near. The ink on my letter is fled by the dew. Every breath that I take is a message to you. Watching the seasons, I'm the turning tide. You played for the birds and you played for the rain. Remedy for every hidden pain. Now the flute is silent in my trembling hand, but I hear the echoes across the land. It's the ribbon of a love that can never die. A bridge made of starlight across the sky. Let the wind carry the truth, cast the stars and cast the moon. It doesn't matter, oh, I must wait. I'll challenge the heavens, I'll chant our fate. The melody is my promise, the melody is my shadows fade. Txing, I'm listening. I drift above the mountain's jagged peak, with secrets in my heart I cannot speak. I watch the world in shades of blue and gray, while all the summer colors fade away. The wind is pushing me toward the sea, but there is no one there to wait for me. I'm just a fragment of a silver light, lost within the hollow of the night. The birds have all flown home to find their nest. The sun is sinking down into the west, but I have nowhere left to lay my head, just chasing ghosts and words we try to turn to rain just to be near, to fall upon your hand and disappear. But the air is far too cold to let me go, so I remain as white and silent snow. You're walking in the garden, warm and bright, while I am shivering in the pale moonlight, a witness to a life I cannot touch. Loving you is costing me too much. Let the storm begin, let the lightning strike. I'm tired of being what the heavens like. I'd rather scatter, I'd rather fall than be this nothingness above it all. I'm the loneliest cloud in the sky, watching the moments and the years go by. I'm made of mist, I'm made of ancient tears, floating through the wreckage of our happy years. I look down at the earth and see your face, but I am trapped within this empty space, so high above, with nowhere left to fly. The loneliest cloud in the sky, still drifting, still fading. Txing, zing. Can you see me? The moonlight's tracing the edge of the floor. I'm watching the shadow that creeps under the door. I used to lie here just listening to the dark, waiting for the rhythm, waiting for the spark to rise on the fall of your chest. And then I was the only thing keeping the world feeling right. And now the room is heavy, the air is like stone, and I'm burning the frequency of being alone. It was the softest song I ever heard, more than a promise, more than a word, a steady anchor in the restless sea. The only truth that belonged to me. Now I'm reaching for the sound of your quiet breathing, but all I hear is the ghost of you leaving. A hollow space where the music used to be, the silence that's screaming inside of me. I close my eyes just to try and find the beat, but the air's empty, the cold is complete. I'm haunted by the rhythm I used to know, and the sound of your breathing, soft and slow. I tried to record the way the world sighed when you were sleeping right here by my side, but the static and the distance, they got in the way, and now I can't remember the word you didn't say. starts to climb like a gray ribbon winding through time. I'm holding my breath just to hear if you're near, but it's only my heartbeat that's echoing here. Why is the silence so loud in this room? Like the crushing weight of a wintry tomb. I give up the music, I give up the light, just to hear you exhale in the middle of the night. Just one breath, just one sound, to know that your soul is still tangled with mine. Eyes hiding me, I'm still waiting for the inhale Txing. It's too quiet. The streetlights flicker in the evening mist on the corner where we had our first kiss. The old stone path is wet with the rain, and I'm back here again, feeling the pain. I passed the tea house where we used to hide, with all of the secrets we kept deep inside. The lanterns are red, but the world looks so gray since you took the sunshine and walked far away. Every shadow I see looks a little like you. Every breeze in the trees whispers something untrue. I'm a ghost in this town, just a soul out of place, searching for ripples of your beautiful face. I'm walking through the memory lane tonight, chasing the ghosts of the morning light. Every step is a year, every turn is a tear, wishing that somehow I'd find you still here. But the road only leads to a door that is closed, to a story unfinished, a love decomposed. Yeah, I'm lost in the echo, I'm lost in the rain, walking alone through the memory lane. I see the bench where you carved out our names. Now it's covered in moss and the wintry flames of the sunset that's bleeding across the sky. The same way I felt when you told me goodbye. I'm holding a photo that's starting to fade, of the beautiful kingdom the two of us made. Now I'm the only one left on the throne, in a palace of memories, standing alone. Why does the heart have a map of the past? Why do the shadows of forever last? I'd burn every bridge, I'd tear down the walls, just to hear how your voice in the hallway calls. But the lane never ends and the light never grows. I'm trapped in a season where nothing but sorrow knows. That somehow I'd find you still here. But the road only leads to a door that is closed, to a story unfinished, a love decomposed. Yeah, I'm lost in the echo, I'm lost in the rain, walking alone through the